Hey, this is John at RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. Hey, Drew. Hey, Steve. Hey, Jill. We are here. We're going to unbox some Nihonto as well as two things from. This is from Ryan Sword, actually. Since we are now dealing some of their stuff, we sell a lot of their stuff on consignment, and so we have. We also have something from Ray Singer, one of the premier Nihonto people in the U.S. And so we're basically just unboxing 3 swords. We're gonna wait for a few more people to come in, but if you're on TikTok, tap the screen a few times, give us a few likes. We'd greatly appreciate it. And we will get to the going in a minute. So yeah, once again, let me actually, what am I doing here? Oh yeah. You can spread them out a little at least. So yeah. And yeah, you can start unsealing that as well. And then we'll wait for, once we get about 50 people between all the platforms, we will start unboxing. Oh, they're taking sneak peeks here. Why don't you move this sword a little closer? This is the one we're gonna do last, but this is one that came from Ray Singer. It's not one of Ray Singer's swords, but one of the things that he was selling for somebody else. So hello, Ricky Hearn, long time no see. And once again, I'm gonna adjust this.
That's in a song, isn't it?
It's a band called
I heard that song, and I was like,
all right, let's go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and start. So we'll start with this one here, and we don't quite have 50 people, but I don't care. We have exactly 21 people online. Hello, Last Ronin. And we are unboxing from some of the swords that we have on consignment from Ryan Sword. And then... all right. This is, I believe, the Assassin's Creed sword.
Oh, this didn't last here very long.
Yeah, no, we had it, and we got one of them, and it sold like bang.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. You can go ahead and just leave it like that. It's fine. And there's the blade. I believe is this a Damascus or a 1095? I don't remember.
1095.
It's a 1095 steel sword. Look at that double fuller. It's got double fuller.
You do a really good job.
Really beautiful geometry on that one. Yeah. So if you like your Assassin's Creed, this is the Altair sword. Can you actually up the inventory on our website? Yeah, hey, Gavin Stewart in the house. I saw your email, but I haven't actually read it yet. I saw it came in. Hello, Curtis Connor. Wow. Curtis, I still haven't sent your ska. I keep on forgetting. I'm really sorry about that. Same thing, Steve. I forgot to pick up packing material when I was here yesterday, so I'm going to send your Osuraku tomorrow or today. Well, maybe today, but most likely tomorrow. Okay, so there we are. Okay, let's go to get the second sword. This is once again the Altair sword. Actually, hold it up close and personal. This is the Altair sword.
It's 325.
The Assassin's Creed is 325, 1095 steel.
Very beautiful.
That can just go. That can be trashed. Can I play with your sword? Sure. I don't know if there was any innuendo there, but whichever you like. Tomorrow is better since I won't be home Friday. Okay, sounds good. I'll just send it on Friday then, Steve. Then it'll reach you by Monday, and I can have it for one more day while I regret how much I sold it. So anyway, here we are. No rush. Appreciate the update. Got another long claw. So here we are. For those of you who know nothing, this is Long Claw from Game of Thrones. Jon Snow sword.
Hey, pull that out with
you know nothing, Matt.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You don't watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh man.
I've seen House of the Dragon. Is that bad without having seen Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones is better until season 7.
I think House of the Dragon is pretty good.
Yeah, season 7.
I enjoy it. Season 8 just goes down to 2, but season 7, I have to say, it starts the downside of it. You can see here, this one is pattern welded or Damascus. So I think, right? Yeah, this is Damascus. I can see the folds in the steel. This is a pretty weighty sword. So once again, Long Claw from Game of Thrones. All right. And this one, can you up this inventory to 3?
We got 3 of them?
We got 3 of them in. So we
wow.
got 3 of these in. We don't have RuneScape's gold sword. Game of Thrones is way better. You know, I mean, I like both, you know? You can like what you like. How much is Long Claw? I believe it's 425. What is it, Scott?
400.
400. So not even 425, but 400. So yeah, if you want a Long Claw, we have it here. We actually sold one in shop one time, and the guy, he bought like 3 swords, and then the next day he came back to return them because his wife wouldn't let him keep it.
Oh, I remember that.
So, all right. What happens with a guy with a gun comes in? I mean, we have guns here too.
Yeah, about that.
Did someone with a guy come in with a gun?
No, it's just about that. We have guns too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have guns here too. Here, I'll grab the connotation. This is the certificate from the Nihon Token Hozonkai. And
Spin-off's opening.
Too much blade for you?
Not skilled enough.
Skill issue.
here is the certification. So this is not from the MBTHK, but the NTHK. It is from Kaga, which is in modern-day Ishikawa Prefecture. And talks a little bit about it there. And I believe it also has its evaluation sheet here. Yep. So this talks about, this describes, it's the NTHK. One of the cool things the NTHK does is they go through these evaluations and sort of describe everything before they do their whole thing. And they give it a score. This is 73 points out of 100. 73 is basically the equivalent of a whole zone in NBTH from the NBTHK. It's a nice sword bag.
Yeah.
All wrapped up. Ray does a good job at packing. That's all I got to say. All right, we'll keep on looking. By the way, this is basically a 600-year-old sword. Could you guys defend without guns? Depends on the range. At close range, I would prefer to have a sword than a gun. Like if I'm close enough to hit you with a sword, I'd rather have the sword. Let's see. Do you have the tsuba? Let me see. Here's the tsuba. Here's the tsuba. There's a dragon-style shakudo.
It smells good.
I don't know. Yeah, it does smell
It
good.
does smell good, right? Like, what is that?
So that is the tsuba for it. It's like the outer brass ring is a little loose. That's interesting. Were there seppa? Oh, no, the seppa are there. Okay. And here is the saya.
I got it. Never mind.
Okay.
He uses grubby jersey fingers. His jersey fingers. And I don't remember if this one, it looks, can I see the bottom of the knuckle and see if let me see if it's cut down or not. Seppa seppa. So here we are.
What was it?
Actually that is a Kaga style ubu, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ubu means it's an original tang, has not been shortened.
It uses the same character as fresh nama.
It's signed.
It is a signed sword.
Kioi.
Or raw, right?
Raw. Yes. Ubu, same kanji as raw or fresh. Actually, the same word if you want to have sex without a condom. It's also nama. Yeah. Things that I know. Oh, is it? Is it now? I messaged you from a private account. I'm not really dead. Can you send me $600 so I can come back to the United States and put on more music? Heck yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, give me your PayPal account. I'll send that $600 now. Heck yeah. Anyway, this is a 600-year-old sword. This sword, this sword likely belonged to a real samurai because at one time or another, you couldn't own a katana. Well, you couldn't bring a katana out in public if you were a non-samurai. So,
That is so cool.
which side was the signature on? Tachime or kataname? Because
Good question.
the shape of the sword is very tachi-esque, actually.
Tachime.
Is it a tachime?
Oh no, katana.
It's a kataname.
Kataname.
Yeah. So this is like the size of the nakogo could possibly be what's called a katateuchi, or a one-handed striker. I think we're gonna start calling our kodachi, the Cloudhammer kodachi, as katateuchi, unless we have them in full tachi koshirai. War Heroes, yes, this is a shop. RVA-katana.com. Hey, it's Waldemar in the house. Long time no see.
This is a beautiful sword.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look pretty.
What do you recommend for hacking blackberries? Machete. All right, so here we are. Yeah, blackberries are very thorny. Really pretty tsuba there. That's kind of the highlight of the sword.
That's like a mesmerizing.
It's a really pretty hamon line as well.
No shakudo action.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting for a Kaga sword. And you can see it does have some kitai ware. What happens is if when a sword is polished too much and starts to expose some of the places where the welding didn't completely go in. Can we actually alcohol this guy
Yes.
and then put a new layer of oil?
Yes.
So we'll alcohol it first, and then we will show the blade, and then we will recover with oil. So yeah, we just unboxed 3 swords. One is a 600-year-old antique. Actually, it's some 500-year-olds. I'm in a happy relationship with my hand, says, I bet you won't say my name out loud. Oh, darn it, I just said it. All right, where is the machete section? We don't have machetes, but we do have tactical wakizashi. We call them takwaks, and they are very machete-esque. So look for our wakizashi or tacticals, and those are pretty much, or moderns. Yeah. Konnichiwa, Seiji-san. I need 600 cocoa of rice to reestablish the shogunate. Can you send me horses?
Michael Jackson?
No, this time it's Sengo Tokugawa. Hearing y'all have legit ancient swords is awesome. I really want an official samurai sword. Well, we do have them. Visit our website, RVA-Katana. The Nagasheti, yes. We definitely have the Nagasheti, which is a big, bad sword. So yeah, that's what we unboxed today. It's basically 2 Euro swords. Here's Longclaw right here. We also had Altair's sword from Assassin's Creed, and then a 600-year-old katana. What is a noble sword? I don't know what you mean by that. Like a sword that belonged to a noble? Man, when loading on the internet, it takes a dump here. Let's see. Beautiful sword says, yeah, thank you, Lycan Claw. All right, so people were asking to see like our Nagashetis and stuff, and so we'll have to put it right here. Here our Longclaw is going to go and join its fellow Euro swords over here. And yeah, probably that knight riding sword we can move over and put Altair's sword, so all the big boys are all in one rack. So there's our Euro section. Sengo, I got your back. I'm with you to establish the shogunate.
Only they knew.
I saw a game, and it was nice, but called a noble sword. I am not exactly sure. So people were asking about the tacticals. So here they are at the bottom. We have what we call the Nagwak and the tactical Wakizashi over here. You're stuttering on my end, but it's because rolling blackouts. Oh man, sorry to hear about that, Waldemar. What am I watching? What's up? We just unboxed. This is RVA Katana, and we just unboxed swords. Longclaw is durable. It's made of Damascus steel. That red tactical, I believe, is $325.
Yeah, 375.
375. So 375 for this tactical here. And we have it also with a black handle, and then we have the Takwak, which is also 375, I believe. Those red tacticals should be 325, I think. Can you show the Mantis Tanto? Yeah, we could do that. We're right here, so we might as well. So let's see. You know what? It's way up high. So I'm going to hold this up high, and we can show you what the blade looks like. That is the Mantis Tanto right there. And here's what the blade looks like, and we can show you the katana later as well. So that is the same blade. Same blade. Yeah. これって海外で売ってるんですか？そうですよ、海外やで。What sword with the gold handle by the Euro wall? Sword with the gold handle by the Euro wall. Sword with the gold handle. Oh, that's the elven sword of destiny. So if you want to go on a quest with the elves, this is the sword you need. Her sword eats souls. Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, actually, bear with me a second. I need to... Hold on a second here on YouTube. I need to do one thing here on YouTube. Content disclosure, I forgot that we are selling our own brand. All right. What else can we show you guys? How much is that? That's a $200 sword, 200 bucks. So question, the swords that are authentic with no handle, do y'all throw one on before sale? The ones we have all have handles. Ray says he loves his Defender Nagamaki. That is an awesome sword.
It was so much fun to cut with.
Yeah. It's different to cut with, that's for sure. You want to show it while you're here? Defender is an excellent sword. In the previous stream, you said more Shashka are on the way. It's not a case of waiting 2 years, right? It's something that they have made before, so they don't have to develop it. So it's just a matter of getting into the queue. So probably 6 months is more like it. Price on the Mantis, I think the Katana is $325, the Wakizashi $300, and the Tanto $275. I could be wrong, but visit our website, rva-katana.com, and look up Mantis, and you will see it. Samurai's Jack Sword, we got it in and sold it, but we do have some more coming. Do you ever get sword replicas from home forges? What do you mean by that? You mean from the US? We were supposed to get some Kolpesh from Baltimore Sword and Knife, but haven't heard back from them. I just talked to Gary, and he's kind of surprised they haven't gotten back to us, but here we are.
Did you get in touch with him?
Yeah, I was just chatting with him. He's actually working for someone else now.
Oh.
Sold? No, it's not sold. Do you want to go look up the Mantis and make sure it's not sold?
Taco?
Yeah, the mantis, the spring mint mantis. Yeah. We are very low tech in terms of updating our website. Jack Sparrow sword? I've never heard of Jack Sparrow. Have you heard of Jack Sparrow?
Yeah. Right?
That's the joke, right? But you have heard of me.
Oh.
Ah, so anyway, yes.
Spring mantis is available. It's not sold out.
We have it in the.
The spring mantis is the spring.
Just
Spring
depends.
Just type in mantis.
Man, if you type in mantis, it's here. So
M-A-N-T, not mantis. Mantis.
if you want mantis, just look at Scott here. But
I
if you want
know.
mantis, then you have to go look at our website.
I opened myself.
You
up.
did, yes, you did. Any kitchen knives? No, we don't have any. We don't sell any kitchen knives. Anything else we can show you while we're here?
The katana's only 300.
Oh yeah, so the katana is only 300, which means the tanto is 250. My bad, my bad. All right. What else can we show you guys while we're here? We have also a lot of anime swords. Blue Exorcist is one of my favorites. Got Sekiro, got Naruto, Zachi. We got Shikomizue, which are the stick swords. We have Tachi. Is that Rengoku's katana? Yes, it is. I want to go show Rengoku. I'm chasing Matt. Here's Rengoku's katana right here, 150. I'm with you, Scotto. Says Shuriken Zone. So there is the Rengoku.
Very nice sword.
What's up, Shuriken Zone?
Shuriken Zone.
Most of the anime swords are 150. They're made of either 1045 or 1060 steel. So we've cut with a few of them. They're not that you can cut with them. They are functional swords, but they're not what we call practitioner grade, which is you're not going to be using them day in, day out to practice drawing and cutting. But you can put them on your wall, and if you need to use them, you could use them. Do you have any Sakabato? We do have the Sakabato. These are practitioner grade swords, actually. The Sakabato.
If you dare.
We have 3 versions of it. We have it in 65 MN, which is a type of tool steel, which is springy. We have it in T10 with a clay temper line. And then we have it in S5 shock steel, which is super tough. Could you get a sax instead of a kitchen knife? Why, yes, we could. In fact, we do have a sax over here. I assume you mean this Viking knife and not a saxophone.
Oh, that's what this is.
That's a sax, yes.
This is awesome. Pretty much a
What does practitioner grade mean? It means if you're going to use your sword every day,
if you're a practitioner.
If you're a lot, you're going to practice drawing.
Practicing. With
Yeah.
it, instead of just messing around with it,
So, Shuriken Zone, check out these new Uchibari I got.
For a practitioner grade sword, you're going to pay extra for having a handle that's really tight.
Oh, I love that. The
Nice.
size.
How much is this?
What sword on the gold handguard by the long claw on the European wall? That one? I don't know. We can check. Actually, don't.
The great sword?
They're saying gold handle next to long claw.
Oh, the
the Talwar.
Yeah, Talwar is 225.
Was that Kratos asking?
Yes.
No, it's 225. It's a Talwar. It actually belongs to Kratos over here on YouTube. Let's see. Are you guys hyped for Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yeah, I'm not really a video game person myself.
I got it downloaded, ready to go.
Hey, Joe Story in the house. Butterfly knife we don't have. Discord,
bad.
yes, SP posted discord.gg/RVA Katana. Be sure to follow us there. Where is this? This is RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We're a sword shop with 650 different types of swords. You can also find us online at
You playing it? Assassin's Creed Shadows?
rva-katana.com.
If I buy it.
I bought it this morning and it's downloading right
It's almost
now.
$100.
It's like video games. That got
I'll wait
stupid.
till hear what you think of it. If not, if it's, I don't know.
Well, so we know it is going to be in Japanese.
We don't have the Blades of Chaos.
I'm not playing a dubbed game. Get out.
Those Uchibara are beautiful, Scott.
Yeah,
a fine
those great.
choice.
Uchibari, yeah, those are
Did
awesome.
Tengu make them, is he asking?
Yeah. He does such a good job.
We don't sell guns, but we have guns. How much are katana? We start at 80 bucks and go way into the thousands. Thank you, Dogwater, for loving us. Do you guys have any uchi katana? All over here. Uchi katana just means like a katana. Great shipping. Thank you, Half Empty. Thanks for all the compliments. I love it. But yes, thank you, Nicholas Shaw. And Nicholas Shaw, thanks for joining my, and Jill, thank you for joining my live last night on my novels, for my novels. Why need a weapon when you have your fists? I mean, if you want to come up against me with your fists and I have a sword, I think I have a significant advantage, but you never know. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Half Empty. Do you buy swords? Depends on what kind of swords they are. Hey, it's Kind Mara in the house. Well, not literally in the house. Sometimes he's literally in the house here, but he is online with us right now. You're so big. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, you know it. I found one in my garage and don't know what it is. Monique, send us pictures, rva.katana@gmail.com, and we can give you an idea if it's something worth it. Y'all do an amazing job setting up that shop. I love what you do so far. Thank you, War Heroes. Go ahead and show the Kawanakaji. Did the quack? Did Walter Nass answer about the quack?
Warren, yeah.
He said just wait.
Yeah, he's all good.
Okay, I put the order in, so we're getting him late next week. I saw a dragon. We just showed a 600-year-old dragon katana. I'm very much a buy once cry kind of person.
Buy once, cry once.
The kind of katana you would recommend for that.
This one.
This one, the Kawanakajima, amazing sword, super wide, super tough. The Tatsumaki as well. How long did Ben Abbott stay here, Scott?
About an hour.
He was here for about an hour. Straight edge katana, we do. Monique, just send it rva.katana@gmail.com. Hattori Hanzo was not a swordsmith, he was a spy. How much did that go for? The one we just showed is 1,200. This is also 1,200.
Tatsumaki.
We're getting into the really expensive stuff.
Buy once, cry once, like you said, so.
You will not cry. When you have this, you will cry tears of joy.
Selling technique.
Tears
That's what
of joy.
That's what they said.
Do you have a blood plus sword? What does that mean?
Blood, what is it?
Blood plus sword?
No, I don't have a selling technique, Scott. I kind of just am myself.
We do not have the katana from Kill Bill, but we do have what's called the Oni Damascus for 150. It has the Kill Bill scabbard, the Kill Bill saya. So you can see that right here. This is a Damascus sword. A little bit different from his sword, though. You know, we could actually do a semi-replica, but I don't know. Can you show the...
But we'd be,
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be morally against that, right?
Yeah, kind of. Any old Odachi? No. Not here, at least. I have one at home. This one's 150 right here. 150. Do you have the blade sword that only he can use? No, because only he can use it. Anime 1990s. Okay, I'm not an anime person, so I can't answer that question. Hello, Lycan. Welcome.
I mean, we have Blue Exorcist, that came out in the 90s. Bleach, I believe, came out in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Is Blue Exorcist that old?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Blue Exorcist was late 90s.
We're located in Richmond, Virginia, but you can also find us at rva.katana@gmail.com. You want to show Blue Exorcist?
Yeah.
rva.katana@gmail.com. Are there any McRib swords? Man, I wish. If there was a
Are you
McRib
a fan
sword,
of
I
McRib?
would... No, actually, I can't stand it.
I don't like the McRib.
Yeah, the
either.
McRib is pretty nasty. But it's fun to talk about. Yes, we can sharpen for $25. Thank you, SP.
It's a beautiful.
Poor John could not even compete One Piece. No, I couldn't.
One Piece.
Too many episodes.
One Piece is the 90s. Yep, you're right.
What is the sharpest sword? You have no idea. We have 650. We have about 2,000 total swords, and we don't test the edge of each one. But what do we say about sharpness, Mark? Not Mark, Matt. What do you say about sharpness, Matt?
A lot of things. I mean,
It's not important how the sharpness of the sword, but how well it maintains its edge.
exactly. Any sword can be sharpened, but it's a matter of which sword will retain that edge.
Carbon fiber, no. We do have some with carbon fiber scabbards. For example, the tactical katana from Cloudhammer. This is our best edge retention, speaking of edges. This is made of ASAP 8. It is a type of steel which holds its edge amazingly well.
It's really cool, too.
I won't stand for any of this McRib speech, anti-McRib speech.
And when the filet-o-fish is right there, you choose the McRib. I am morally against that.
Call me Moody. This place is in Richmond, Virginia. It's called RVA Katana. You can find us online at rva-katana.com. Hey, Matt, can you lower the volume of the music a little
Is
bit?
this titanium cover?
It has a titanium coating on that one.
Pretty awesome.
The titanium coating doesn't make it any tougher, but it basically keeps it from rusting. Yeah. Samurai Champloo, a great anime about samurai. We did have the Mugen sword, but we actually sold out of it really fast.
Samurai Champloo.
Mizu sword from Blue Eyed Samurai. We have two versions. We have one that's actually made of partial meteorite, and then we do have a 65MN version. Let's show the 65MN version. You didn't have to turn it all the way off. Here,
Oh, that was Afro Samurai.
here's the Blue Eyed Samurai katana. We also have one that's made of partial meteorite that's $2,000, but this one's $275. What is the web address? rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. Which one of these would the crew bring during a zombie apocalypse? Probably a Michonne sword, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you show that? It's right behind you.
Carry it. It's pretty great. I mean,
Has a backstrap too.
yep.
Can you show the Osaraku katana? We can do that. Real or prop? These are all real swords. We cut on Monday nights. We live cut with these. Let's see. I'm wondering. I need to see if you guys are. Hold on a second. I'm gonna adjust this on. Oops. Okay. Are they all sharpened? Unless they are practice swords, they are all sharpened. Sent an email. Okay, I'll look for it. We do have Damascus swords, plenty. Yeah. Do you have the sword blade used to cut a McRib in half? Never heard of it.
No blade.
Where'd you find these?
Huh? They
We
were.
were sold out of them. Where
No,
were
they were sitting in the second storeroom. Do you have the Falcon from Shogun? Dual wield Kodachis. Thoughts? I mean, hey, if you're Aomori Shimomura, sure.
Why would you rather do a Kodachi as opposed to a Tachi and a Kodachi?
Anime weeb fandom.
Nothing wrong with that if that's what you love.
Nothing wrong with that.
How much would it cost for a sword that can cut
This chat is full
with
of
one
McRibers.
slice? That's really more about your
Stand
skill
in
than the sword
comic
itself.
holding a sword.
This chat is full of anti-McRibbers.
I hate the McRib.
It's full of
Is
pro
it even
McRibers.
meat?
Yeah, are you pro McRib?
It's like that pink stuff they make the nuggets out of. The ooze.
Oh, yeah, that stuff.
But Shamrock Shakes are back.
The Last
Don't
Samurai,
make
we are sold out of. We do have it, but we're sold out of right now.
it's that.
All black one. We have a lot of all black ones, like the Hana. Osaka. Can you show the Osaka Katana for Kratos? The one with the Viper. The Viper Tuba. The Viper Tuba. The Viper Tuba.
Good job.
Thanks.
Wow, you're really getting this.
There's the Osaka Katana. Look where that tip begins. This one's like a mean beast.
Myself up to that.
How much for a sword to bring the McRib back? More than you could afford.
Yeah, you see a bunch of dudes with swords waiting outside McDonald's protesting. Bring back the McRib.
McRib.
That'd do it.
Yeah, we do have the Last Samurai sword coming back, but we are currently sold out. Show the highest quality sword. What do you think is the highest quality sword? Hey, Jimmy D's in the house.
It's gonna be something from.
Probably Dragon King.
Yeah.
Dragon King Tatsumaki or the Kawanakajima maybe. Maybe an S5 shock steel sword. Like in terms of the best. Let's show it durable. Okay, we'll start with the Quack, the Kawanakajima.
Which is 9260 spring steel and T10 tool steel
Folded together.
folded together, which is pretty amazing.
We don't have Vampire Blade. Does this blade sharpen when placed back in its scabbard? No. It does not. How come this one is not? There we go. Can you answer this call? All right.
RVA
Hey, Breezaholic, long time no see. Yeah, Breezaholic, we just got the Blue-Eyed Samurai back in. Let's see. How much was the one we just showed? $1,200. It's called the Kawanakajima. Kawanaka Jima. Jima. We do not have any claw blades. Let's see. No, that was a legit call. It's from our area code. These are the S5 shock steel swords. These are the toughest ones that we have. S5 shock steel. Nate, the store is located in Richmond, Virginia. RVA stands for Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, we have a bunch. Yeah.
Black metal, we don't actually have them made out of
We've got like
actually black metal, but we do have them steel, which are coated to be black. Could I see the green one above the brown katana and below the red where you just were? Risu, I can't keep a track. Let's see, the brown,
But we probably could replace
the green one above the brown, below the
I
red.
think we do have. Hey John, do we have extra Takemitsu blades?
Takemitsu blades, we do have a handful.
Yeah, I do have some extra blades that are wood that we could either send you or you could send your sword to us and we could replace. That's something we can do.
What happened? So is this the one you're talking about, Risu? The Takemitsu? Or sorry, not the Takemitsu, the Summer Lotus? Right there.
Yeah, the handles are crap. Yeah.
Sasuke sword, we'll show it to you.
That one you like. That's pretty awesome.
Mu-
Yeah, that's something we can do.
Everyone is, hold on a second, I can't show it right now. Everyone is going things. I want to see a drop or ribbon to see if it cuts through. That's definitely a myth.
Down here, bring it to us.
Uh,
We'll show you the blades we have.
let's see.
That's something you wanna do.
Website is rva-katana.com.
Pretty inexpensive.
rva-katana.com.
So yeah,
Matt, what are you doing?
it's probably gonna be a couple $100.
Customer call.
Oh, was it a customer? Are they done?
Yeah.
Okay, show the Summer Lotus. Summer Lotus. One up, one up. There's a Summer Lotus.
But I mean, it's yeah, that's probably what you're looking at. I I would say well under a couple $100.
Kawanakajima, like the tug. Yes, Jimmy D's, exactly that.
Once we see your sword, we'll
The Kawanakajima, it basically has Takeda Shingen on one side and Usagi Kenshin on the other.
The two baddest mofos.
Yep, this here is the Summer Lotus.
I really like the color of this scabbard.
We're open 11 to 6.
Aggressive Kisaki. Oh, yes.
Anytime we're open 11 to 6.
Where is, yeah. Up there. I think that's it right there. That's not it? No, that's not it.
It's not?
Oh, that one does it. Go ahead, show it. Is it heavy?
Is this still live?
I think so. This one has an aggressive Kisaki right here. This is the Nambokucho.
So I'm talking to this dude on the phone while everybody can hear me.
Nobody on the live can hear you because it shuts down. Okay, well, we just shut this baby down. And show the Wind and Thunder. The Wind and Thunder is definitely worth looking at that Kisaki. That's a really aggressive Kisaki on the Wind and Thunder. You guys are all virgins. Yes, yes, we are.
What makes you say that?
Because we have swords. If we have swords, we must be virgins.
Your logic is skewed.
That's what he's looking for. He's got an eye.
So there we are. This is another very aggressive Kisaki, the Wind and Thunder from
Perhaps
Hanwei.
the most aggressive.
Let's see, prices. This one is 800. The Nambokucho, I believe, is 400. It's also called the Raptor, the Hanwei Raptor. You guys are dope. Don't listen to the haters. Oh no, we enjoy taunting the haters. What would you say the next level up from the Moritaka Vortex is the Horizon? The Horizon, the Cloudhammer Horizon. We have them in black, red, blue, and what you call it?
Brown.
Brown. Thank you. $300. We don't have a Kill Bill swords.
For under $400. I mean, it's pretty.
We're in Richmond, Virginia. Yes, that's Virginia. These guys have girlfriends, but they live in another town, so we don't know them. Yeah, our girlfriends are pillows. Do you have any with Kiriha Kisaki? We do, but I can't think of where they are right off the top of my head. 1v1 hater right now in the back parking lot. Huh? Demon Slayer? We do have Demon Slayer swords. Let's go show the Demon Slayer swords. We'll just go there. Kiriha Kisaki. We do have the what you call it? We just got one with a Kiriha Kisaki, didn't we? Because the Samurai Jack is one, but we sold out. But there's another one with a Kiriha Kisaki, but I can't think of what it is. We have a lot of Chinese swords with Kiriha Kisaki. Are there brands in samurai swords? Yes.
T10 version of Tanjiro's sword.
The Oppai sword is back in stock, and yes, we do ship to Florida. Anywhere in the United States is good. Hello Kitty sword. We would love to have a Hello Kitty sword, but no. The Demon Slayer swords are $150. Also visit our website, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. Hanzo was a ranger.
Ranger?
Best swords we have, the most durable we have are S5 shock steel swords from Cloudhammer. S5 shock steel swords from Cloudhammer. We do ship to Sweden. The Demon Slayers do cut, but some are better than others. We currently have a excuse me, a Tanjiro and a Giyu for $225 that are excellent cutters. There is video of us cutting with them. Metal Gear Rising has a Kiriha Kisaki. Thank you, Ray.
Is that what Raiden's sword? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we can't ship to India. Let's see. Most durable S5 shock steel sword. My brother just got one of your S5. Awesome, Timmy. Are hard swords better than flexible swords? Well, even a sword can be hard but still somewhat flexible and have flex, which is not a bad thing. Where's the Metal Gear Rising? What do we do with Metal Gear Rising? It's somewhere around here, but I don't remember where. Where is Metal Gear Rising? There it is. Your hand is right on it. This one has a kitty hot tip, John Pedigo. Shinobu equals ranger, same occupation. Sure. Our website, rva-katana.com. Sword for home, S5 shock, yes. Rivers of Blood we are out of. Bullies. Thank you for hiding him, Kratos. He was getting annoying. For a while he was fun, but now he just became annoying. What's the best metal for a sword no rust? Any sword that's worth using will rust. Atlanta, we ship to Atlanta all the time. S5 shock steel, we have it in a longsword over here, somewhere. Longsword S5, and then we have these katana in S5. We have them in kodachi, katana, wakizashi, tachi, We have a lot of S5s. You want to go show one? Show one.
Yeah.
Yeah, show one of these S5. Yeah, pick any S5.
S5 Sakabato. Let's switch it up.
Oh yeah, you went right for the one with the reverse blade.
Let's switch it up a little bit.
The yellow curved one. In my pants?
Why?
Samurai Champloo we sold out of. S5 is a type of shock steel. S5 is basically what goes into jackhammers. We gave one of these swords to Shad Diversity. He was hacking it up against rock. He was chipping the rock but not damaging the blade. Just order the floor model Moritaka Dueling Carp. Oh, that is an amazing sword. Right here. Can you pull that one? Show him his sword. This is the floor model Dueling Carp. And this is your sword. We love this one. This one has a gorgeous Hamon line as well. So Lycan Claw here is your sword. Samurai Jack we sold out of, but we are getting it back. Without rust, do you offer those? None of them are rusted, except for possibly the antiques might have some rust on the inactivated rust on the Tang. Tensega? I'm not. Oh, Tesega? No, we don't have. Sakabato, your favorite. What's the link? RVA-katana.com. RVA-katana.com. Sword oil, we use Choji oil. Oh, Lycan Claw. Just order the floor model. Did someone just order the floor model for the let's see. The Dueling Carp, Moritaka Dueling Carp, Razor Prestige. Something I just ordered. The most recent an order came in for $400 and some, and someone said they just Lycan Claw said they bought one. The yellow one that has the curvature of a bow, Long Claw. We just got Long Claw back in stock. You're probably talking about the Afro Samurai.
Floor model Dueling Carp.
Oh, okay. So Lycan Claw, we got your order. What's the name? The first name?
Myron.
Myron. Yeah. So there we are. There's the Afro Samurai. Can you take it down and show it, please? How long will it take to rust? I'm planning to just have it in the house, and you have a website. Website is rva-katana.com. It won't rust if you oil it. If you keep it in climate control, it most likely will not rust. If you touch it with your fingers, just be sure to wipe it down and put a new layer of oil. It's pretty easy stuff. We'll teach you how to do it. If you just want to use a display, then the stainless steel is fine. We have what are called iaito, which are used for practice. Do you guys ever thought about making an RVA gi or hakama? No. Scott, what's your opinion about putting logos on your kekogi? This is Risu asking. Ronin Risu is asking this.
Oh yeah, with respect, because I like Ronin Risu. He's a good guy. No such thing as gi. So you wouldn't say gi. So it's uwagi or keikogi. But I'm not really a big fan of patches and stuff. Usually embroidered.
Oh, so embroider it.
Yeah, embroidered. Usually.
How about putting this kind of thing on your kekogi? I think that expression shows it all. So we'd have to get them embroidered, and I don't think we have a large enough market.
Just wear a shirt, right?
You become like a walking billboard, like the BJJ dudes.
I kind of like that. RVA Katana.
Do all this, I do all that, I do
Well,
all
like
that,
Mario. Mario wore.
Yeah, Mario wore
That's
like a
dope. That's
yeah.
That leather thing.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Shout out
Mario-
to Running Risu, what's up?
I think embroidered would look good.
We don't have John Wick's katana. I didn't even know you had a katana. Yeah, don't knock him into the swords, man. I mean, you can hit him and hurt him, but don't damage the swords.
I'd use my.
Australia, we ship to Australia probably a couple times a month. If you're in Victoria, you need a permit, but anywhere else in Australia is good. But you do need a permit.
There's my bad face.
His face is always bad. After spending 10 minutes here, you dude's cool. I don't know about that. There's absolutely nothing cool about us. We embrace our non-coolness. We're not weebs, but Link swords we don't have. Alucard. Who's Alucard sword?
We're sold out of a Link sword.
Yeah, we are going to get Link's Master Sword back in the near future, probably in the next week or so, I think.
Alucard? I don't know Alucard.
I don't know Alucard.
Who's that?
What
Let
about
me look it up.
what about the Assassin's Creed we just got in? What is that? Oh, is that Altair? Altair.
Yeah.
Ulterior motives. Anything from Baltimore Sword and Knife? We were trying to get some Kopesh from them, but they have not come in yet.
Those guys are awesome. We love them. Carrie and Gary.
Well, Gary isn't with them anymore. Can you show that one? This is the side sword, proto rapier. Alucard is Dracula's
It's
son.
from Castlevania. Yeah,
Castlevania,
yeah.
okay.
No, we don't have it. That'd be a cool sword to have, though.
Cold
Maybe
Steel.
we'll look into it.
We would love to have Cold Steel, but or some Euro swords.
Yeah, you put your 2 fingers.
What's the sword on top of the Euro sword with the tan scabbard? That's from Ray. That's our boy Ray. It's on consignment. Do we have pictures of this?
Yeah, this is Benanggang, it's a Filipino blade.
This one is like a freaking
It's
foot and a half razor.
It's incredibly sharp.
These two weapons were used against each other during the
Spanish occupation.
period.
What's cool, I asked Ray, this is what's kind of cool about, start learning about other cultures. So they wrap the scabbard, typically isn't glued together, it's held together with this sort of like rattan thing. And what they do is they will strike somebody or strike this to break it free and start and deploy the sword in that way. So a lot of times they wouldn't draw the sword as much as they just would crack it over your face or hit you with it, breaking the scabbard apart, and then they start cutting you up. I thought that was really
So
I think that's really cool.
Moonveil sword, or Elden Ring, we have Moonveil, and then the Sakabato. The Sakabato is a blood red scabbard. But the Moonveil, can you show the Moonveil after that one?
Yeah.
So there's the blood red scabbard from the Sakabato, and here is the Moonveil. Need a katana or samurai the jacket and pant protections. Okay.
Like armor, or because that can be.
I wouldn't want to feel that cracking, nor would I. That would suck. Get cracked by a piece of wood and then cut by a sharp blade. Hard pass. Hard pass for that. Let's see. Conan the Destroyer. We do have the Mother Sword and the Father Sword. The Mother Sword has a blemish, and so it is discounted. What's the difference between Shock Steel, Sakabato, and the regular one? Well, Shock Steel is probably 2.5 times tougher than the non. Yeah. So we have a T10 Sakabato, a 65 MN Sakabato, and a S5 Sakabato. The S5, that's the steel they make jackhammers out of. So it's super tough. Good beginner sword that will last. Usually we say the Vortex, but we're out of stock for the time being. So the Horizon would be the next, a $300 sword, the Horizon. You know, if I felt like if Kenshin was so set on not killing, he would use a blunt blade and not a reverse one.
You know, that's what I say.
But that wouldn't be fun. You break the rule of cool that way, right?
It's like a wooden sword.
The rule of cool.
Sasuke sword's right there.
It's
Blade
like
Olympus we don't have.
He can choose to kill if he wants to. He almost did. He almost did.
The wood swirl, nope. We haven't seen it, Eric. Or not Eric, Keith. We have not seen the wood swirl back, I don't think. Oh, no, yes, it did come back. It did arrive. Yes, it did. World of Warcraft sword? No. Hammered style blade, finished blade. Yeah, we'll show you that. Let's show a hammer spine. Any sword. You want to show the hammer spine? Oh, yeah. Here is the hammer spine we have the most of. We should have one of those Red Sun hammer spines, by the way,
Oh,
in box.
we have a pull. We can't find one in box, and that's the one we need your help with.
Can you take over the comments while I go look for it? What are you doing? What are you doing, Matt?
I'm trying to put it back.
Come on, Matt. We do this.
Here's the hammer spine. Someone wants to see the hammer spine.
This thing's awesome. Finally got these back.
Yeah.
Now they're selling fast again.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, Conan.
It's really beautiful.
Hey, James Pappas. Okay, can you take over the
Yeah, I got
swap? You take over the comments, Matt. You show the stuff. I'm gonna go find the red
Got it.
the hammer spine. Red hammer spine.
New Jersey at the wheel. Look out.
New Jersey at the wheel.
Can we see y'all's rarest piece? They made me say y'all, and as a result, I sprained my lip. What's our rarest piece? Well, probably one of our antiques.
Tomahagane that we
Yeah,
have.
Tomahagane.
No one else has got Tomahagane.
Good afternoon. When you pick a sword, say bonsai, 10,000 years reign the
We're gonna
emperor.
offer a new service, cursing sword.
Cursing swords? Yeah.
Who makes the sword feel bad? As we curse.
You're from Texas? We sell a lot of swords. We love Texas. We sell a lot. Well, you lived in Texas, didn't you?
San Antonio.
San Antonio? We sell a lot of swords in
Texas.
Texas.
Big ass state though,
Yeah.
so you know it's very different.
When you're around Texans, man, there's like this genuine quality to them. I feel like
Yeah.
you can't mock
Well,
them.
North Texas is definitely different than South Texas.
Basically, you
Yeah.
know they hate you because they'll let you know. It's not like other parts of the
Yeah,
South.
that's true.
Yeah, but we really don't care where you're from. If you like swords, any kind of sword, we're friends. You know, anime. Hey, if it's an anime sword, we're a video game sword, Japanese sword, European sword, African sword. We're all about it. Someone wants to see our Bleach, Matt. You want to show what we have? Bleach. So Bleach, we're sold out of Ichigo's Bankai. We just got the Tensa Zangetsu back in stock. We have the Aizen Kinpachi Gin, the White Bankai, Rukias, and I don't know what the little girl is that drags the sword behind her with the pink handle. What's her name? I don't know. I don't watch Bleach.
I don't watch Bleach either.
Yeah.
I don't watch much anime at all, so.
We don't carry spears. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. The only spear we have is from our good buddy in South Africa, Waldemar, and he sent us this authentic African spear, which is incredibly stupidly sharp. We got fingerprints in here. Where's
Oh.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
here, hit this with.
Use my thumbprint.
Yeah, we don't have spears or naginata or yari or anything like that. It's a matter. This is our martial arts school, so it's just a matter of space. So don't have
We already don't have enough space.
Yeah, we're about to build more racks tomorrow to cover all that. So yeah. Someone's asking about S5. Looking to get an S5 sword. Any recommendations? So yeah. Well, are you looking for what type of format? Are you looking for like a European format? Here's an S5 longsword. If you're looking for like a Japanese katana or handachi or tachi format or kodachi, we have it in different formats. So Wando, I don't know who Wando is. We don't have that.
Kwando is a Korean.
Oh, like Quan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kwando is a Kwando.
Yeah, Kwandao. Yeah, katana. So he's looking at katana. What's your favorite? My favorite is this one that just came back in. But why don't you show? This is sort of the new generation from Cloudhammer. So it has a really thin saya. So if you practice with two swords, where a daisho, you'll appreciate not having a 2x4 on your hip. And they've gone with the Rico got the shaped handle. So if you have smaller hands or if you just prefer that hourglass shape, bam. It has a kabuto gane on it, which is similar to a tachi or a handachi, or actually handachi. But really, really nice. Now it's through hardened, not differentially hardened. So you're not going to see a hamon, and that's by design. They have a new mounter, so we've had some problems the last year with Cloudhammer, but they've fixed that. They fired the guy and hired a new mounter, and he's crushing it. So their handles are much nicer, a little more uniform with the diamonds. The wraps have always been tight, but they've done a better job. What's your favorite? Probably Black Lotus we sell a lot of.
I don't think they fired him. I think they basically put him on a German client.
Or he's emptying the trash.
Surprisingly, the Germans aren't as picky as the Americans.
I mean, he didn't suck. The stuff was tight, but I think at our market, people really care about the uniformity of the aesthetics. Yeah. And, of course, when you have people like Matt Jensen, who we love, he's going to call that stuff out. And, it was nice that they actually took that to heart and did something about it. What else do you like, Matt? Handachi. Here's a handachi. So
Every time you ask me what I like, you just tell me something.
Well, you haven't picked one you liked yet. Pick one you like, you frick
He
is.
doesn't tell you what he doesn't wait to tell you what you like.
I do love this sword though. So
Tell you're a southerner. You
I
gotta
do
be told
love
what to
this
do.
sword.
Pick something you like, you frick.
I do love this.
Yeah, I like that too. John, you taking that home?
Yeah. I have
Okay.
pictures of it.
Damn it. What's your favorite, Matt? What's your favorite S5? Put that up higher, will you?
How about the 600-year-old not S5?
Ooh, 600-year-old sword coming in, going out. What,
well.
what do you like, Matt? What do you like?
Kinoto. This bad boy.
Oh, the Kinoto. Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't shown this one.
That's our last Kinoto for that time being.
This is like I've been infatuated with these swords ever since they came in. The first ones came in.
Somebody
The
asked,
Black Lattice Kinoto.
Scott, why do we stream on this account?
Which one? RVA Katana?
More. Yeah, I think they.
Look at
We
this.
got a ban.
Yeah, we got a temporary ban for 2 weeks on our normal account for
Hate speech.
hate speech. Somebody typed it and John repeated it.
Well, we get a lot of hate speech.
I
So.
repeat it so I can put them in their place. But
We do have Tomahagane steel, both modern Tomahagane steel, Orishigane, which is bladesmith smelted steel in the traditional fashion. And we actually have antiques made from, of course, Tomahagane. From a purist perspective, a katana has to be made from Tomahagane to be classified as a katana in Japan. Everything is like, I can't believe it's not butter of the katana world. It's like the margarine of katana. But we do have antiques. In fact, we just got a 600-year-old one in from Ray Singer just earlier. We did an unboxing. Normally, all of our antiques are in our case. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get out. So check
We don't
out.
take them out during
Yeah,
live,
go
so
to just check out our website and look up our antiques. If there's something you're interested in, want to see better pictures or video, or I can answer any questions, shoot me an email, scott@rva-katana.com, and I'm happy to do that. I do it all the time. People ask for just nicer videos or close-ups of something. Does Tomahagane steel last though? You know, the thing about Tomahagane, it's not really that great of steel. I mean, Japan probably had some of the worst raw resources on the planet for making swords out of. However, it's really a nod to the smiths. They were able to create such amazing swords out of such crummy raw materials. Tomahagane is not very strong by today's standards. There's a lot more out there. Hell, T10, which is very common tool steel, pretty much obliterates Tomahagane. But we love Tomahagane. It's beautiful. It's classic. It's legendary. And the Japanese use it. All my teachers in Japan use Tomahagane, and they're not bending swords every day. Newly made stuff's really nice, but if you want a newly minted sword, you're gonna spend some money. Minimum $5,000 for something newly made. Something from a decent smith's gonna be about 13 grand plus furniture on top of that. So
Plus the fitting.
you can easily spend 15 to 17 grand on a newly minted sword. Now let me ask you, gonna take that sword and beat the crap out of it? Some will. I would, but a lot of people won't.
If you have money, if I had more money to burn, I would. Why not? But who's rich?
What sword do you stock that has the highest
I love this. I love the geometry. on this
fold count? Highest fold count. So typically you're about 1,000 folds. You're not taking a sword and folding it literally 1,000 times. 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16, 16 into 32. So they fold it about what, 12 times, 9 to 12 times on average?
Yep, 9 to 10 is
Yeah, 9 to 10, sometimes 12. It's going to give you 10 folds, or 9 folds is what, 1,024 layers?
something like that.
Yeah. So that's your kind of average for Tomahagane.
It'd be wait. Say that again. It's so you fold it.
It's just over 1,000 layers. Yeah, it's common. Yeah.
So each time you fold it.
Yeah, you're not literally folding it 1,000 times.
Right.
One,
I know. I'm just trying to think about the math.
738, 700. Yeah, 739.
Right, of course, of
Yeah. Some people think that though.
But I'm trying to think like maybe it's
1, 4, 8. Got it.
If I have $1,000 to spend on an S5
I'm
katana,
not
with
the guy with a sword in his hand.
what do you recommend? $1,000 on an S5. Someone's got $1,000 to spend
Kinoto.
S5.
I recommend
Kinoto.
it.
Kinoto.
If you can handle it.
It's a big sword.
Yeah, the Kinoto that matches handled is what, $925?
The carbon
The
Musashi.
oh, this one's really
the carbon
nice.
Musashi. This one's 29 inches.
This
one's
is a really nice
23.
hardwood saya that's like a baseball bat. 29-inch Nagasa. This one's what, 700?
This one's 775.
775. $1,000. What's this one right here, John?
The Handachi for 1,000.
Honda. Yeah, the Hondachi's right at 1,000.
This one is also an Okatana, same thing, really deep curve, also 825. Should be 875, so that's wrong.
Yeah. With Cloudhammer and S5, the $1,000 and up stuff is usually like the Tachi, the really nice Tachi. But we don't do this for a living, so we price stuff very affordable. We want more people to have swords, so we price them accordingly. So, but for $1,000, you can get pretty much anything in here, anything from Cloudhammer,
Except for the
Tomahagane, which is
Yeah.
$1,800. We do
or
have.
the W2s.
Do we still have that? We do sell it.
The Tomahagane, we have the Tomahagane Tachi left.
Yeah, can you show that, Matt? Can you show here's,
bottom.
so somebody mentioned, so here's a Cloudhammer Tachi made from Tomahagane.
And this is actually Tomahagane from Japan.
Yeah, he actually sources it from Japan, so it's not Odishigane, which is bladesmith smelted steel in a traditional fashion. So this is actual real Tomahagane, and it's in Heian period fittings. This is where you start to see the Japanese, heavy influence from the Chinese, but you start to see them develop their own unique stylings. Yeah. And how much is that one? That one's 18,
That one's
2000. That one's 2000. Yeah.
But it's more about the art in that one than it is about the.
Yeah, the Kinoto. Can you show the Kinoto one more time, John, on the bottom? So the Kinoto is a long sword used during the Bakumatsu period, so that last hurrah, the final days of the samurai before Japan unified in 1868 and restored the emperor as a sole ruler of Japan. The samurai were now outcast and banned. The wearing of the swords, the top knot haircut was banned, and during that last huzzah, they actually harkened back to a period when they had these really long swords. Those straighter,
relatively
typically
straight.
see really straight during that time period, as the kendo and other types of martial arts they were training used straight swords, and they kind of emulated what they trained with. But it's definitely a thick, beefy blade. It's got a bohea on it that early terminates. Really nice silver furniture. That blue leather wrap is nice. It's super tight. You're not going to move the diamonds. It's something you could train with daily or cut with daily. Yeah. We don't have any Cloudhammer Odachi left or Nodachi. We've had them before. Yeah.
Yamato.
Yeah. Oh, the Yamato. Yeah.
That counts. SX105V. It's not S5.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have
Nice sword.
yeah, we do have a Yamato from Devil May Cry, the popular video game
This
series.
is my favorite version of the Yamato besides the one with the Choji.
Yeah, this one's made from SX105V, which is a Japanese tool steel, which has really good edge retention. But this one's what, 34-inch long blade?
It's a long
35.
35-inch long blade.
35
So
and a half, yeah.
yeah, and we do have Nodachi made out of spring steel, 9260 spring steel that are 38 inches long. So we go a little longer than this. Right now, that's the longest that we carry.
I'm gonna go put this in Nihonto and then the USPS in the
Hoi!
car, so I don't forget them.
Hoi! We email you guys about suggestions on how to dress and care for an Edo period Nihonto. We have some videos, John. We've made videos on our YouTube. So we clean them. We just did a big showcasing day where we clean them, clean everything in the case, which are all of our Nihonto here in this glass case. It's kind of a pain in the ass to pull out, but we'll pull them out once a month and show them off and clean them. But it's you know, there are trends, like everybody's now moving away from Uchiko powder that comes in these cleaning kits. So for the longest time people used them, and now they're not. Basically, rubbing alcohol, microfiber, and just some really good oil. So a mineral-based oil, we sell this from Namikawa Heibe. It's pretty much the best stuff you can get in Japan. It's called a choji oil, which is a clove-based oil. You can see that. That's kind of what we recommend. So we sell a lot of this to people that are Nihonto collectors.
And to non-Nihonto people too.
Yeah, it's just good oil. We have learned to stay away from gun oil. High-tech gun oils potentially can stain these blades.
It's not glowing, so it's not the real stain.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're too far from me. If I was closer, it'd probably glow blue. Yeah, you want to stay away from that in WD-40. So a mineral-based, sewing machine oil, 3-in-1 oil, or a nice clove oil. You're good to go. How do you read this? You got glasses. I cannot read that
I actually
screen.
have my glasses off like this.
How do you... Freaking nature, friend of man.
Let's see. I recently purchased sword oil, and oh my god, it smells amazing. Yeah. Indeed it does. All right, we are going to shut this baby down. I got to get out of here. My phone is in use. So we shall talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for joining in and following us. And yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. Here's Miss America waving at us. RVA-katana.com. Join our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. Not to meet cool people, but to talk about cool swords. And we will, yeah. I may or may not go live tonight from home so you can see my cool swords. See you guys later.
See you guys later.